What's good, y'all? It's your boy Q for another episode of P's and Q's with Q. It's July 17th, 2014, and this is a special episode. It's called the Women Appreciation episode. Now, before I get into the details about what this show is about, let me explain to you how fucked up my day was today. Now, first of all, this is my second time doing the show. I've done this show yesterday, last night to be exact. So after I put the link on Facebook, after you know, send a text message to everybody, yo, check out the show, listen to it, tell me what you think, give you some, your ladies to appreciate about, show some appreciation to y'all because last week's episode, I kind of went ham, but I get into details about that later. So in the beginning of the episode, I put on some Pac, some Tupac, Keep Your Head Up. So I went to go try to listen to it myself. It wouldn't let me listen to it. It said something about copyright infringement, basically trying to accuse me of taking Tupac's song and putting it on my episode and not having permission. My question to YouTube is, who the fuck am I going to ask? Am I going to call Tupac from the dead? Am I going to text Tupac line and say, yo, what up, man? Can I use your song for my fucking show, my fucking podcast, P's and Q's and Q's for the ladies? And Pac was like, yeah, you good. He's going to say that, right, YouTube? Right? I want to know, doesn't everything y'all fucking put on YouTube fucking copyright infringement? But it's none of my business, though. Anyways, I did an hour and 18 minutes, the longest P's and Q's episode I've done this year. Been doing this show for about 3 or 4 months now, and basically Tupac ruined my episode. For the first time in my life, I was pissed off at Tupac. I thought about banging some Biggie. I thought about banging Who Shot You, just because I was pissed. But I just told myself until I figure out how to avoid that, I'm not gonna play no music on here. I wanted y'all jamming. I wanted y'all to get up and move. Be entertained. Not just hear my fucking voice the whole episode. But they want to fuck with me. Hey, okay. So you know what? I'll do the episode again, and I'll make it even better. I'll do what I gotta do, and it is what it is. Now, as regarding of last week's episode, if you didn't hear it, that's another thing. YouTube deleted my last week's episode. So for the people that didn't hear last week's episode, I basically talked about women and some of the ways that they have. Now, this doesn't apply to every woman, but I was talking a lot of quote unquote shit. I talked about how um, ladies hang with their friends, and when they hang with their friends, sometimes they think they're the Beyonce when they with them, their friends, and their best friend is like Kelly, and then Latoya and Michelle, and then the other dark skinned girl, nobody know her name. She's like the outcast, her ass. So, I talked about that. I talked about how I had makeup versus natural. I said nothing's wrong with girls wearing makeup, and nothing wrong with a girl being natural. I just said if you're gonna be natural, wash your ass. I said with makeup, don't look like Ronald McDonald. Like I just went in on it and I went into details. I basically was just going off. I was talking about girls that have daddy issues. I went in, but let me explain something to you and the audience. For example, for all the episodes I've done, I've talked about what we do, especially me. I put myself on blast. Y'all know my whole love life now, my whole personal life. I didn't told you stories about my exes with X Files. I didn't told you stories about things that I've done crazy. I talked about some of my male friends without giving names. I bash men just as much as I maybe bash women. So therefore, what I'm saying to the ladies that got offended or the ladies was feeling some type of way, I'm gonna still talk shit. But I will be more conscious. Q will be more conscious on this show that if I'm gonna talk shit about the ladies, I definitely add the guys in there because we are just as bad. Now, I got all types of hate text messages all types of, I talk shit. I'm too dark to be acting like Drake. I'm in my feelings. Then somebody had to tell me that I was scarred by my baby mama. How fucking dare them? My baby mama? I ain't, that's scarred. That bitch ain't never hurt me. So therefore, ain't no scar. But nevertheless, I made this episode just for y'all ladies. Fellas, take a seat back. I'm gonna have to get on y'all heads and get on my head because we need that though. Some of the girls were right that text me and Facebook me and say, "Yo, you need to make an episode where y'all basically talking about how these dudes is acting." So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it for y'all ladies. Now, fellas, don't get too mad at me. I'm gonna give out a couple secrets. I'm gonna give out a couple tips for the ladies to catch on to shit. But if you cheating, that just means step your cheating game up. If you gonna cheat, I'm giving out tips, but I'm trying to get y'all game better so they know it already. Y'all can do new avenues of cheating. But that ain't none of my business though. But anyways, in this episode, I'm gonna talk about how to determine if your man is lying to you or not by a phone conversation. I'm gonna talk about mama's boys. I'm gonna talk about that guy that always compare you to his ex. I'm also gonna talk about different ways of cheating, different ways of knowing if your man's female friend is just really a friend or they're more. I'm gonna tell you about all that. I'm gonna have Q&As, I'm gonna shout outs, and we're gonna get the fuck up out of here because I'll be damned if I'm gonna make another hour 18-minute episode and then it doesn't work. I'll be pissed. I'm still pissed at Pac. I should have shot that nigga myself. But anyways, nevertheless, rest in peace, Pac. I love you. Going with the episode. Now, the first topic on hand that I want to discuss with you ladies is you guys dating these guys out here that's trying to compare you to their ex. They're still hurt by their ex. They're still feeling that effect of I'm waiting for you to fuck up just like my ex. Now, I'm gonna tell you personally to stay away from them motherfuckers. You know why? Because I was that motherfucker. I was that guy that would tell too much about my ex. Fellas, you should never tell your girlfriend or a girl that you're just dating everything about your ex. They should not know where your ex live. They should not know your ex. Barely should know her name. They should know what school she went to, what she do for a living, where she stay now. I said location, where she, her parents stay and shit. Like, you don't have to go into that details. Have a couple conversations with your new lady and talk to her about it. Like, yo, I went through this. I went through that. Talk about it. I give you 3 conversations to discuss it. That's plenty of time to discuss everything you need to get off your chest about your ex. Every time you see your new lady friend, you should not be talking about what fucking Teresa did back in '08. Because I was that guy. I don't know if I was still hurt, but I'll go talk to, my new girl at the time. And we'll have conversations. It'll be deep ass conversations. Like we'll be, mind fucking each other basically. And I'll bring up my ex, and that fucks the whole conversation up. Like, for example, me, I don't want to hear about Tyrone, ladies. I don't want to hear about what Tyrone does for a living. You can tell me like, yo, he did this, he did that, blah blah blah. This is what I am. I don't like marriage. I don't want kids. I want kids. Like, you give me the basics. I don't need to know how much Tyrone bench press. I don't need to know Tyrone's pay wage. I don't know. I don't need to know that Tyrone don't fucking wash his ass. Like, I don't need to know certain shit like that. So, fellas, we don't need to do that to them because we don't want to hear that either. But, like I said, I was that guy. I always bring it up. And then it got to a point where if I argue with my new girlfriend, she would bring up my ex name. Now on P's and Q's, I never say my ex's names, so I'm gonna use a fake random name in this situation. I'm arguing with my girlfriend. Well, she ex now too, but I argue with my girlfriend. I told her I tried to put my girl in her place because she was out of line about some shit, and I wasn't feeling that. So she gonna come to me and say, Well, motherfucking Tiffany ain't did. You probably ain't do that shit to Tiffany. And you know, I gave the typical black guy response. Well, what the fuck Tiffany got to do with this shit? Man, I ain't fucking Tiffany no more. Why the fuck you always gotta bring her motherfucking name up? You know, I got my Jody on from Baby Boy. I did that. And then it made me realize, like, I need not to bring up Tiffany like that because that's fucking giving her too much information and firepower. Then I want to start bringing up names. I want to start bringing up Tyrone. Uh, what you doing? Were you on your phone texting? You telling motherfucker Tyrone about this shit? Your ex? You still friends with that motherfucker? Like, it was just that ghetto baby boy type shit, and I wasn't feeling that. So, you know, I just try not to do that no more. I think I fucked up a lot of relationships like that. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. I talk. It's okay to talk about your exes, but when you talk about it every phone conversation, a girl's gonna get bored. She's gonna be like, next. He's still in his feelings. Next. He on his Drake shit. Next. He's on some Marvin Room shit. Next. So I stopped doing that. Ladies, you don't want that guy that compares you to your ex. Like, the worst mistake is a couple things you can make a mistake with. Calling your girl a B word, but some girls like it when you call them a bitch. I'd rather call my girl a bitch in the bedroom, if you know what I'm saying. Bitch, bend over. Okay, never mind. But calling her a bitch and comparing her to your ex or your baby mama, you can't say anything. You can't say your girl cannot be drinking a can of Pepsi and you be like, damn, I remember when my ex used to drink Pepsi all the fucking time, and I used to tell her ass to go fuck up her kidneys. She gonna spit that shit out on you. Pfft, nigga, you got me fucked up. Don't you ever? And just it don't even be that deep, but you bringing it up. You're comparing. Everybody is different, whether you know it or not, fellas. Whether I know it or not, every girl that I've been involved with is different from the other. Similarities, yes, but attitudes, appearance, everything is different. No humans are alike, not even twins. So it's not right for us to think that this person, you know, is on the same tip all the time. And ladies don't like that. Ladies are very, just as much as guys, territorial. They don't want to feel that what they feel is theirs, which is talking about their boyfriend, is thinking about another girl or comparing it to it and trying to compare and contrast what's different about them. Granted, we're all human. When we first date somebody, we're gonna say, okay, they're not like my ex, but I'm never gonna allow them to know anything that's the same. Like the last girl I dated, she said some foul. I mean, you know, if she's listening to it, look, sweetheart, when you told me this shit, you made me mad. If I wasn't raised right, I might have blew your shit out. But I was raised right, and you're not supposed to do that, especially in a restaurant. You know, we had the deep discussion about things, and she told me, like, um, you have some ways like my ex. You was acting like my ex, and that really pissed me off because I don't know your ex. And apparently you don't know me. And like some of the shit she was saying kind of made me feel like, okay, well, if that's the case, I know some shit you do to act just like my motherfucking ex. And I'm not talking about the nice one. I'm talking about the ratchet ones, bitch. You know, excuse my language. I won't call her no bitch or nothing. She's a nice young lady. I'm just entertaining the audience, sweetheart. If you listening, don't come and fuck my car up. I don't even think whatever. That's another story for another day. But we don't like it, ladies. Don't accept that from a guy. We don't need to do that. And also, don't date a guy that can't take care of himself, man. What I mean by take care of themselves is simple. If you're paying for everything, if you're paying for everything, then something is wrong. I don't feel comfortable as a man when a girl pays me for one time. Now, buying shoes and all that's cool. Okay, I'll let that slide. But when we going out, to eat or something, we take turns on paying or we take turns on the tip, that's fine. I have no issue with that. But when your man's is sitting up there on the couch playing Call of Duty, getting shot the fuck up, he ain't working, he ain't in school, the nigga barely wash his ass, you need to get his ass either some motivation to get his ass up, or you need to just get the fuck out. I have many female friends, shout out to y'all, that tell me stories about these no good dudes out here that just sit up there and want a job to come to them or want money to come to them. That's not gonna happen. So if you can't date a guy, I'm not saying that pay for you everything, because ladies, you don't need to depend on a man for anything, to be honest. But moral support, respect, and love, all that. I need a man that can be able to, do this and do that. Yeah, you want that, but you don't need that. A need and want is totally different. You need stability. You need love. You need some support. You don't need a guy that has the most money in the world, got the most jobs, the nicest car. Sometimes those are the biggest assholes you can date. But what I'm saying to you is this: if your man not trying to progress his own life, how is he going to progress with you? Flat out, he's not going to be able to do that. Like I said, female friends have told me stories about dating guys that don't have a job. Now, I'm not saying, fellas, there's nothing wrong with you not having a job and you're looking for it. If you're looking for a job, that's fine. You're focused. You're looking for something that you know that you can get that's gonna be able to pay bills and have money on you. Now, I'm be honest with you. I got a fucking job. I ain't worried about that. But have I been in moments where I didn't have a job? Yeah. Everybody's been that way. Everybody has. You don't just be employed when you come out the womb. Everybody has been unemployed at some point in time. Shit happens. But if you're trying to do something, then hey, you trying. And those ladies out there that stick with those guys that's trying to get themselves together and that's making efforts and making bounds and leaps towards success, them, those are the ladies out there that I love, that I like to show appreciation to, because y'all represent y'all ride and dine, and you know that your man is trying and he's not sitting up there playing Call of Duty or drinking beer. He out there grinding. But let me tell you something. Tell a secret to all the women out there, especially these black women out here. You know who likes worthless black men? Big ass white girls. Big ass white girls. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But the biggest white girls do it all. They pay for it all. They pay for everything. They don't have no issues with doing anything for their man. Now, I thought about this. I thought about going to the whitest bar, and this is what I was gonna do. I was gonna tie my do-rag on my head, tie it real tight, and then I'm just gonna let that bitch hang in the back. You know that little flap you have? I roll, when I go to sleep, I roll it up. I don't like that shit flapping like I'm Batman's cape and shit. I'm gonna let that shit flap. I'm gonna put on a hat, preferably a Tiger's hat. No, I'm not even gonna have a Tiger's hat. It's gonna be like it's gonna be a red hat, because you know why? I got it matching with my Red Wings hockey jersey, because white women love black guys that wear Red Wings jerseys. So I'm gonna wear a Red Wings jersey. I'm gonna get some Wrangler jeans. Yes, ladies, I said Wrangler jeans. Now sometimes I think I got a pair of Wranglers, and them bitches look like Trues. I'm just saying, I gotta look in my closet. I don't wear Trues, but them bitches look like Trues, I think. All right, so I'm going to get that right, and then I'm gonna be set. And then I'm gonna get some boots, preferably like some raggedy ass boots, and then like the bottom of my jeans gonna be a rip a little bit, because big white girls like that. They love that rugged bullshit. I'm gonna have some shit like that. I'm gonna go to a bar. I'm gonna look left. I'm gonna look right. I'm gonna look across from me, and then pow, got me a big white girl on deck. I target it. I'm like a lion in the jungle looking at a zebra. I'm about to attack it. So then I'm gonna walk up to her. And I'm like, hey, big white girl. And she gonna turn around, excuse me? You heard me. All that big sexy loving you got over there. Let me holler at you for a sec, ma. They love they love when a they love when a worthless black guy talk to them like they a black girl, 'cause that's what they want to be sometimes. I'm gonna go up there and I'm gonna talk to her, and the next day, how much you want to bet my car note is paid? I'm just saying, my shit gonna be paid. I'm at DTE paid, my rent, my insurance, everything. But I don't like big white girls, and I guess I'm a responsible young man, and I don't like nobody that's gonna pay for it all. I rather pay for myself, depend on myself. But it's just a thought. It's just a thought. Thought about it. And don't get me wrong, old ass white men like rat ass black girls. They love them ratchet ass hoes. I don't. I don't love them hoes. They love them. They love the ratchet girls. If you go to IKEA, I worked at IKEA for a year back in 08, 09. I worked there, and I always seen these like hood rats with these old ass white men. You know they gotta have some money. They got the money on deck. They buying furniture and shit. I had a white girl. I'm sorry, a black rat girl with this old white man. I was, cleaning up. I was a janitor at IKEA, cleaning shit up. The black girl come up to me and was like, "How you doing?" I'm good. How can I help you? She was like, um, "I was just wondering how much this was." And I looked and I was like, "Let me go check." It was like some couch. The couch was like 1,800, and I was like, "It's about 18." Oh, okay. I was like 100. She's like, "Oh, okay, cool." She grabs the old white man, brings it over there. She's like, "I want that. I want that in my living room." He's like, "How much is that?" She's like, "About 1,800, 1,900, but you got it, right?" He pulled out his big ass wad of cash. I'm like, "Yep, I got it. Let's pick it up." I'm like, "Damn, old ass Matlock didn't pay for this thought ass bit, before thoughts was existed." That was like, she was like a pioneer. She was like the thought ancestor. Like, back in 08, 09 wasn't no such thing as thoughts. But now that thoughts are in existence, she was like the Harriet Tubman of thoughts. I was shocked. So back to what I was saying, I'm all over the place, and I know y'all probably looking like Quentin Q. He's crazy, but fuck it, I am. This is P's and Q's with Q. I gotta do what I do. So back to just the conclusion on that. Hey, just please stop trying to take care of these men. It's okay to shower your man, treat your man, cook, clean, whatever. It's okay, but don't make it a habit. While your man sitting up there playing Xbox with your son, please make sure he doing something with his life. That's all I'm saying. Now speaking of like bullshit, I will admit, ladies, this is your episode, and sometimes y'all just want the real. Y'all want the truth. And I feel like us as guys, we don't give y'all the truth. We feel like y'all can't handle it. We feel like if we do tell y'all the truth, y'all not gonna be smooth with it no more. Because I feel like, what I think I don't even know if I said it this episode or last episode, but we miss the smooth girls. We miss the Janet Jacksons back in the day where she tie her braids up and shit, and she be all smooth with it, and Pac trying to get on, and he ain't really but she ain't really budging and shit. We miss the smooth shit, but I guess our line has driven y'all to ratchetness and bullshit. So I'm gonna give you some tips to find out if your man is lying or not. All right, I'm gonna give you an example of some lying shit we do. We go to clubs, we go to bars. Now, fellas, I'm sorry, I'm giving out tips, but I'm on the lady shit list, and I'm losing lady followers. And I think more ladies listen to me, so fuck y'all right now. Anyway, so I'm not even gonna say bar and club. Ladies, I'm gonna give you a scenario. You going with your lady man? I mean your ladies man. Oops, my bad. Talking about myself. No, I'm just playing. You going out with your guy friend, your boyfriend, walking down the street. You see this fine ass girl. You even think she's fine. She has long black hair. She's like brown skin or light skin, whatever you prefer. However you like your girl, for you ladies. I know ladies, don't let me get off subject. All y'all find girls attractive. All y'all have some type of gay tendencies. All right, we'll talk about that next episode. So, I see this fine girl walking down the street, body banging, long black hair, probably light skin, different color eyes. You know, she she wearing some type of heels, some bullshit. I don't know if y'all still wear Manolos. I don't know what y'all do, but she got a Michael Kors purse with a Michael Kors watch. She just walking up. She got that switch. She walking like she a professional. Pop, 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 pop. She just, she doing her thing. So then she walks up to your man. Mind you, say I'm your man. Just hypothetically speaking. Now, ladies, don't get too happy because we pretending I'm your man's. Say I'm your man, right? She's like, Q? And I'm like, hey, Tanya, what's up? I give her a hug, right? Now, ladies, you only gonna think like, who the fuck is this? Is it a family member? So, old friend, college friend, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife? Who is this bitch? Because she bad as hell. You might look at me, you might look at Q like, how the fuck he get her? Then if you not looking up the part, you might like, damn, this bitch looks better than me. What the fuck is going on? So, ladies, let me tell you what to look out for. Look out for the hug action. Now, if I go in with one arm and give her the fake hug or give her the little I call it lightweight hug. If I give her that one arm and hug her one, like, hey, how you doing? That means it's probably not what you think it is. It's probably just an old friend. It might be my boy. It might just be one of my homeboys, ex-girl, somebody that I know, my sister's friend, whatever. He give her the hug. Now, if I come in with the two hand, how you doing? And I go by the lower back, it's first of all, he ain't got no respect for you. He just put it out there. And then he giving her the tight hug, like, yeah, I'm hugging you. Yeah, like, yeah, I missed his ass. Yeah, man, let me see what this feel like again. He gonna be on that shit. I've been guilty of doing that. I've done that shit. I don't care. Fuck it. It's P's and Q's. I ain't done that shit. I done gave the two-hand hug in front of the girlfriend, but see, she wasn't up on game, so she ain't notice it. I gave her the two-hand hug. She ain't even know it. So I gave her back to, I ain't gonna go into that. Back to the story. Now you already alarmed. Like, okay, the two-hand hug. So the next step is introduction and how long it takes for that introduction to come. If they carrying a conversation on and you just sitting in the background like motherfucking Tito Jackson in the Jackson 5, then there's something fucking wrong because he's not even acknowledging that you're there. He's blanked out because he ain't seen this bad chick that he hasn't talked to in so long that he even forgets about your ass. So now you need to check him. You either do the or you might tell him, Q, I need to go. I'm about to go to the bathroom. I'm about to go over here, get him, and get back engaged. Shouldn't have to do all that, but you might have to. So then the introduction comes. Now if you say, oh, hey Tanya, this is my girl, such and such. Hey, how you doing? Then he's acknowledging to her, hey, this is my girlfriend. And he's letting you know, hey, babe, you my girl. I ain't got nothing to hide with this chick. It was nice seeing her. I got caught up in the conversation, but I want her to know this is my girlfriend. This is who I rock with. This is who I ride with, So if he comes to you, say your name is, what ghetto ass name can I come up with? DeQuisha. Nah, I ain't gonna say DeQuisha. I don't fucking know. You make up your own name. I'm gonna say blah blah. So if he comes to you like, hey Tanya, this is blah 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 blah, this is Tanya, he just holds your ass. He just dissed you because he's like, I'm not gonna let her know this is my girlfriend. I'm gonna introduce them, not be rude, but I'm allow her to think this might be just my friend. This might just be my family member. He's gonna give you that. That's when you need to check him. You need to do something. You need to either you can do it discreet. You can walk up on him and grab his hand and you kiss him on the cheek like, babe, I'm about to go to the bathroom. I'll be back. I'll let you talk to your friend. It was nice meeting you, Tanya, and walk away. That's how you do it. You do something like that. You do something to get this girl attention to know that this is not, what it is. It's not being in competition, ladies. It's just showing, marking your territory. When a dog go to a yard and he piss in it, that's because he want to let you know this is my yard. I'm going to piss wherever I want. Now, why does a guy do that? Because this might be somebody he ain't seen in a long time. Maybe this girl don't even look the same. Maybe he's trying to open room for her to get back on. Because we do that. We'll see an old chick and they looking bad as hell, and we'll be like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm about to see what's up with that. I ain't either A, I ain't hit that in a long time, or B, she look totally different. Maybe she didn't grew up, maybe she mature. I'm gonna see what's up. Now that technology has expanded, we're gonna get her Instagram name. We're gonna get her Facebook. We're gonna do everything we can do to avoid phone conversations and text messages because, ladies, y'all like the FBI. It's the Female Bureau Investigation. Y'all investigate everything. When a girl told me my social security number, I was through. I said, I ain't cheating, man. If I get a girl, man, I ain't cheating. This motherfucker to know my social security number, man. How the fuck she know that? That means she can fuck me up anytime she want. That's why I got new pictures of her though. I leaked them bitches like Nico did Mimi Foss. Fuck with me if you want. Anyways, alright, so that's another way of finding out if, your man's feeling you or not, or your man's got that respect for you. Is he lying? Because then the next question comes up, who was that? Babe, who was that? He might say, oh, that's Tanya from Western. I went to Western Michigan with her. He might say, oh, that's Tanya, you remember James used to fuck with Tanya? You don't remember that? Say something like that. As long as he acknowledged that you his girlfriend or that you somebody important to him, then you all good. But if he doesn't acknowledge you like you ain't shit, then you need to worry. I've been acknowledged like I ain't shit. I've been in places where, hey, how you doing? They get the hug. I be feeling some type of way. Hey, man, you hugging my girl a little too tight, man. I'm about to blow your shit out, man. What's the deal? But I learned to control that. And she's like, oh, this is such and such. It usually be a little guy. I'm a bigger dude. I give them a tight handshake. Hey, how you doing, man? That's just me. And it is what it is. And it depends on how long the conversation goes on between. I real recognize real. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. So you can't. I'm looking at all the signs: the hug, the introduction, the eye contact, the smiling, the laughing. If they exchange numbers in front of you, it honestly it might not be nothing. I'm gonna tell you why. Because we as guys, we're scary. We're not scared that you're gonna beat our ass, but we scared that you might leave us alone. So we not just gonna flat out get somebody's number that we trying to mess with unless we know that you're stupid and that you're not even gonna ask me about it. But we know that you're gonna ask about it. We know that you're gonna be in. If I get her number, then hey, this is just a friend. Hey, this is just somebody, a family member used to mess with. It could be something like that. So don't jump to conclusions. Don't check if this happens to you. Don't come to me and say, I got you paranoid. And I'm just telling you what it is, ladies. I'm appreciating your lovely, support that you give me on the show and shit. So I'm just giving back out. Also, let me tell you how you can find out if your man is cheating in a phone conversation. If he only calls you at a certain time every night, he might be cheating on you because he has that system that he has. Once the system is broke, it's broke. It's done. We have to redo the system, ladies. We have to calculate it. Now we do all of us, most of my friends, we all have jobs. We get off at certain times, so excuse that. But if you know he's off, and he ain't went to go work out and go hoop like me, yours truly, and it's like if he has kids, maybe went to go spend time with his kids. If he's always calling you at a certain time and always getting off the phone with you at a certain time, there's another girl that's in his system that he needs to talk to, because this could be the breadwinner, this could be the side chick. Hell, this could be the main girlfriend. You are the side chick. You don't know. But like, for example, it's 11:30 right now tonight. If your man called you at 11:45, he gets on the phone with you at 12:02. That's because he's allowing it not to look so obvious. He's not going to make it look like he got off the phone with you in 15 minutes. He's going to let a couple minutes roll by. Now, also, they'll put you on hold type. Now, I put people on hold. That don't mean I'm doing bullshit. It just means that, like, hey, my boy called. Hey, my mom's called. Hey, my family member. Now, ladies, do we need to work on clicking back over and telling us that we're going to call you back? Yeah, we need to work on that. Fellas, we got to work on that shit. But if it's always happening, if he puts you on hold 3 times a week and never clicks back over, then I don't know what to tell you. It ain't none of my business though, but I'm just letting you know that it's something going on. If he doesn't even have the, memory to click back over and say, hey, I'm gonna call you right back, okay? This is such and such. Sometimes he might call you, hey, I'm gonna call you right back. He might not even tell you who the fuck it is. Maybe it ain't none of your business. Maybe he'll call you back and tell you, yeah, that was such and such. He could be lying. He might not. Who knows? You just have to play it by ear. You have to recognize patterns. My boy Truthie, shout out to Truthie. He always say there are patterns to every relationship. When that pattern goes off and it remains off and you notice it, then there's something wrong. Dating a couple girls. Every time I used to get off work, my ex used to call me 5 minutes after. I used to like that shit. 5 or 10 minutes after. She knew what time I got off. Once she stopped calling 5 or 10 minutes after, and I get the call I got off at 10, and I started getting the calls at 11:30. Yeah, I was like, you probably fucking or cheating on me somehow, but I don't have no proof. But I start recognizing the pattern was thrown off. For example, your man not even thinking about having sex with you. Something's wrong. I like smashing my girlfriend if I had one. There's nothing wrong. It's my girlfriend. Why I can't smash her? As long as she's not on her period. But some of y'all nasty, y'all do it on the period. I don't do that shit. Have I ever did that? No, I ain't never did that. I don't think I am. Anyways, yeah. So, I mean, if he's not really trying to smash you, he's not really trying to engage with you sexually, he could be tired. Or he's not attracted to you as much. It could be a lot of things, but just know that something is wrong because the pattern's off. But ladies, it's up to you to break the system. And I'm giving you tips. If you want to, look at receipts. See, I don't want to say look at receipts because y'all do that anyway. I'm telling y'all something that y'all always do. Excuse me, y'all always do anyway. I wouldn't get that crazy. I know fellas are like, man, what you telling these girls to be looking at receipts? But then I got caught up like that. A girl looked at I told my ex, I said, yo, I'm going to the Taco Bell. Or what did I say? I said I was going somewhere. I can't remember the story, but I got caught up in the receipt, basically. She seen a receipt in my car. It kind of busted me. I said I was at home. Yeah, that's what it was. I said I was at home, and she asked me, what's all that noise in the background? I said, I'm by the air conditioner. I'm by the fan. And I was at Taco Bell, and I thought I put it on mute before the lady came and asked me for my order. Trying to be slick. And yeah, I wasn't slick. Seen the receipt. Oh, I thought you was at home at that time. Like, what you talking about? It say, it had yesterday's date, and it said 12:0 or 2. What was it, 2:03? She's like, where the fuck was you coming from? Now, I was coming from a party. I didn't want to tell her I went to a party. Party got crazy. I was on some bullshit. But ladies, you need to look out for little small shit like that. Because we're stupid. I told you earlier, we're stupid when it comes to cheating. We do some stupid ass shit. Like, if I'm cheating, I'm erasing, I'm locking up. I'm shutting shit down. You ain't catching me. You ain't catching me. I don't. Now, if I have a new girlfriend, will I cheat? No, I won't cheat. I promise you. I promise you on P's and Q's to Miss Johnson that I'm not going to cheat on you. But I'm saying, hypothetically, if I was gonna cheat on you, you would never know unless the girl came up and told you and had pictures of me and shit. But other than that, like looking through my phone, looking through my tablet, looking on my computer, you better hope Facebook is logged in, because I'm not getting caught up. You're not catching me. Okay, I'm not stupid with my cheat. Now others, yeah, we're stupid when we cheat. We leave shit unlocked, thinking you ain't gonna go through it. We do dumb shit. We shouldn't be doing it anyway. To be honest with you, we shouldn't be doing it anyway, but we do it. It's all a part of growing up. I'm not saying cheating is okay, but I'm saying as a man, we do dumb shit. We're driven by our hormones. We listen to our dick more than we listen to our heart and our logic, and that gets us in trouble. Also, fellas, can we stop with the baby mama drama? Can we stop involving our new girlfriends in the baby mama drama? I have so many friends that get so mad at they do because they let their baby moms get in the way in their relationship. Now, me having a son, me being, the way I am with my baby mama, I don't never let her know. She asked me, like, are you with somebody? I'm like, I'm talking to somebody. Oh, what's her name? None of your business. Fuck you. Not gonna know who the fuck I'm fucking with, so you can go Facebook search them, and I'm good on that shit. You don't need to know nothing. You need to know that your son or your daughter is around somebody that's gonna treat your kid with respect. Yes, I understand that. You want to meet this person, that's fine. But all that trying to get information on them so that you can be on some ghetto, oh, he was fucking me last night, you ain't shit, I'm baby mama, I'm always gonna be there, like all that. Nah, ladies, don't mess with guys with the baby mama drama. And I got a baby mama. I don't have drama. If I'm gonna have drama, it's gonna be between me and her, and I'm gonna keep it discreet, and I'm gonna handle it on my own. I'm not gonna bring you involved in it. You know, you don't want to mess with that guy because he's bringing old baggage to a new relationship. Like my man's told me, you can't bring old bricks to build a new house. Can't do it. Can't fucking do it. But ladies, now what have I talked about? What have you learned today? We learned about the hug method. We learned about big white girls. We learned about putting somebody on hold on the phone. We talked about a lot of shit today. A lot of shit. And I hope that you appreciate me as much as I appreciate y'all. And I'm here to tell you, yes, I am a male, and yes, we are stupid at times. At times. We're not stupid all the time. We're stupid sometimes, just like you guys can be, you know? But I'm hoping that it would get better over time. But I don't know. I ain't cheating on a 2000. That's why another reason why I won't cheat. I'm not cheating on a 2014 girl. Nope. Mm-mm. Y'all crazy as hell, man. I'm not cheating on you because y'all do some crazy shit. Now you might sit up there and listen to me and say, "Q, I got too much class for that. I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. I ain't got time for that. I'm at an age where I don't need to be wild." Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't want to hear that shit, ladies. If you in love and the moment that you let your guard down, all your trust, everything is going good, and in the moment you find out your man is on some bullshit, you might not get them then, but you will get them later. Me, I don't want my car fucked up. I don't want to get fucked up. I don't want somebody attacking me. The worst attack is when you get caught cheating and that motherfucker, the girl hit you. It feel like you got a whooping, don't it? She just hit you right in your shit. You don't know what the fuck happened, and then you got the that look like, oh shit, what is going on? What's she tripping about? Then you get mad because you ain't got caught up cheating. Ain't that a bitch? I always get when I did get caught up in some shit when I was younger. I used to always get pissed. I got pissed off. Like, how dare you catch me doing bullshit? I was mad as hell. But we leave ourselves open sometimes. We're vulnerable. Ladies like to get us drunk so they can fuck with us. They can look at shit. Ladies like to leave. Like, if you say you got your own place, fellas, and you leave your girl there, they go through your shit. They might not tell you, but they go through your shit. Because you'll come back and shit is unorganized. You don't know what the fuck happened. So 2014 women, hey, I'm here to treat you right. I ain't trying to fuck you over. These motherfuckers out here might try to fuck you up. I ain't trying to do it. Y'all too crazy. Y'all pop up at jobs. Y'all pop up at schools. Y'all pop up at people's cribs, parents' cribs. Shout out to my ex that did that to me a few years ago. But I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it, man. I'm not. Nope. All right, we about to dive into Q's and A's and then shots. We can get the fuck on. Now, my first question is from my homegirl Asia. Now, she told me the question. My phone is fucked up. I had all the questions on my phone. Remind you, this is my second time doing this shit over. I think I remember her question. And my phone's charged up. I get a new phone tomorrow. I don't have to worry about shutting my phone off to charge it. But Asia was asking me, she's been friends with this guy. I don't know if it's her or it's her sister, her cousin. I don't know who the fuck it is. I'm assuming it's her. But she's been friends with this guy for 5 years. She feels some type of way about him. You know, she don't think that he feels the same way. But they're real cool. They're real tight. But they just all they do is have intercourse. Basically, what should she do? Now, I said in the first time I did the show that she needs to communicate more. Maybe this guy doesn't know, or if he does know, you guys need to have a sit-down conversation, either face-to-face, or you guys need to have a phone conversation. You need to have something where, look, instead of you saying everything that you want, you need to ask him, what does he want? What do you want? And see if you're willing to give it to him. Whether you guys are just friends, you guys are fuck buddies, your boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever. You have to come to a compromise. You have to come to a negotiation. Like, you can't blame the guy because you letting him smash. And the guy can't blame the girl because he letting her smash. Like, it goes both ways, equal blame. So therefore, you guys need to just sit down, Asian man, have a good talk. I mean, I know you better than that. You like to talk your ass off and talk shit. Y'all need to talk, get that shit on. You know, hey, look, I feel this way about you. You know, we had this and that. We had sex. You know, maybe the guy doesn't look at you. Maybe he look at you like, well, we just friends because we don't really do shit like we dating. We don't go out to eat. We don't do this. We don't do that. It's just a lot of things could be solved with just communication. So Asia, just communicate. The next question is what we talked about earlier. From a young lady, she told me she was short on rent. She told her man about it. He did nothing about it. Should she get mad? I don't think she should get mad because you should never depend on a man for that. Now, me personally, if I got it, I give it to you. It's nothing. You my baby. I got you. But if I ain't got it, it's nothing I can do. And you can't get mad at me if I don't have it. You can't judge me like, oh, he ain't never there for me. No, you should never be in that situation. But I know shit happens. So I'm not trying to be harsh on you. I know you listening, but just know that in that next situation, just try to understand where you're coming from. That's a lot to help you out. If you don't have no money for rent or you short on rent and he can't help you, maybe he really couldn't help you. Maybe that hurts him that he can't help you. But you just need to take it in stride. You need to just learn to relax. Okay, I asked such and such. I asked my man. He couldn't do it. Leave it alone. Figure it out. See what it's all about and pray about it. Prayer always works too. The next question. See, like I said, I don't have my phone, so I'm just trying to remember what I did in the last episode. Somebody asked me, who do I prefer, Batman or Superman? Look, I'm gonna just tell you straight up, I fucks with Batman. Fuck Superman. Fuck him. Fuck him. Let me tell you why I fuck with Batman. I give you a short, detailed description of why I fuck with Batman. I fuck with Batman because he reminds me of a black drug lord. I think Bruce Wayne, if he was black, he was a drug lord. His parents got shot in front of him. He wound up getting bread. He started wearing suits. He started driving fancy cars. And Bruce Wayne had the hoes. He had all types of hoes. Got the big house. You know what I'm saying? Then he can beat your ass too, and he wear all black when he want to beat your ass. Sounds like a black guy to me. I'm just saying. But in all seriousness, I like Batman. It was more Batman seems more real. Like it seems like it could be a real life Batman if if the world wasn't so crazy. Like it just seems like Batman could be legitimately real. Superman shit's so fucking fake. Nothing can beat Superman but a fucking green rock. A green rock you stuck up your nose. Oh man, I'm straight on that. I think superhero wise, I think it's Batman. I think Spider Man. Spider Man a little gay sometimes, but I fuck with him. Spider Man. I'm gonna say Iron Man. Iron Man cool. Robert Downey did his thing in Iron Man. I got another respect, a different respect for Iron Man now. X Man, it's always gonna be up there. And then I guess you can throw Superman in there. He's straight. I draw Dragon Ball Z before I put fucking Superman and shit. I put the Power Rangers before motherfucking Superman. It's morphin' time in this bitch. I ain't fucking with Superman. I'm good. Alright. I think I had one more question. What was it? Give me a sec. Bear with me. Know what the white ain't that what the white people say? Bear with me. Bear with me. Let me think. Okay. I don't remember. I don't have my. I guess my phone is fucked up. This is like on the spur of the moment episode, so I had to really just go ahead and get it in because I can't let y'all down. I promise y'all Women's Appreciation episode, and that's what the fuck I was gonna do. So I think this one's a little bit better anyway. Um, Shout outs. Shout out to God. Without you, hey, I wouldn't be here. Shout out to my family. Please, God, pray for my family, man. They is, man, shout out to them. I ain't going into details. It's a whole nother day. Shout out to my friends, my homies. Shout out to the ABT family, man. What the fuck is up with this high school reunion? Y'all bullshitting. I ain't getting the details about that. Shout out to LeBron James going back to Cleveland. Shout out to him. He went back home. Y'all probably hating like a motherfucker. Oh well. Nigga, who don't want to go back home? I mean, if I'm living in Miami, I might not want to go back to Cleveland, but fuck it. I'm there. Hey, shout out to him. And I also want to shout out to all my listeners, man, male, female, young, old, whatever race you are. I appreciate y'all. I got a loyal listener from India. I don't know how to say his name, but shout out to you, man. I know you listening to me right now. Hey, keep listening. I don't know his name. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna have to see if I can email this guy and hope he understand what I'm saying. But I mean, for real, shout out to y'all supporting me. A lot of people thought like, yeah, you're gonna do a show for like 1 or 2 months and you're gonna stop doing it. No, I'm gonna keep doing this until I really get, where I need to be. Expect more changes to P's and Q's, little things. I'm gonna bring back X Files, have a better production. Tupac fucked me up yesterday, but hey, shit happens. I've been doing this for 3 months and I've been grinding. I've been, doing what I got to do. I am a single parent. I'm a athlete. I work almost 40 hours a week, and I still have time to do the show because I love what I do. I love my craft, and I just hope y'all appreciate it. I throw a little comedy and a little humor in there. I do a lot of enthusiasm because if I sit up here and talk to y'all like I do in person, just monotone like, oh, my name is Q. And welcome to P's and Q's. Girls cheat, guys cheat, the end. You wouldn't like that shit. So I gotta throw some cuss words in it. This is a podcast. Now if I was on the air, I wouldn't cuss. No, I can still do a show or a good show without cussing, but it's a podcast, it's an internet podcast, so I say fuck. I say bitch. I say shit. I say damn. I say ass. I don't really say the P word that much. I know ladies don't like that. I'm trying not to say the N word because I feel like I'm trying to eliminate that from my vocabulary because I'm becoming older and I don't need to be saying that. But niggas be getting on my nerves. So I'm gonna try to eliminate that. I think I say the N word maybe twice on every show. At least twice, maybe 3. But I'm gonna eliminate that. Shout out to all my coworkers. Shout out to the new listeners, man. If this is your first episode, listen. This is your first time listening to P's and Q's with Q. I do it every Wednesday at 12 p.m. live on Google Hangouts. You can also catch me on Guy Talk Radio Podcast YouTube page. If you missed the show, again, that's Guy Talk Radio Podcast YouTube page. If you missed the show, I got you. I got your back. Check me out live. But anything else I need to say? Just have a positive weekend. It's about to be Friday. Live life, but be responsible. Enjoy yourself. Whatever you're going through, whatever beef you have with somebody, let that shit go. Enjoy life. You don't want God to hold your blessings back because you got some beef with, hey, friends, family. Just let it go. That's all I'm saying. It's no point. It's no point in holding on beef. You just pray about it. Forget and pray. That's why I say forget and pray. So this is your boy Q. Check me out next week, 12 p.m. Google Hangouts, and I hope you enjoy the show, ladies.